Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome, George.
Hello, man.
Okay.
What's up?
I'm fine. There was a lot of things to do. This new month, so the new year. Happy New Year! This is the first session.
Happy New Year
Yeah.
to you and everybody.
Yeah. So, let's go for a new coding session, and let's see what we could do. Last session we played with stitches.
Yep.
So let's continue on this one.
You actually improved it from last time, huh? You
Yeah.
split up the borders.
I worked a bit on
with
it.
Specific pages, the colors. So we need to get that fixed. Maybe today, maybe some another day. Because this is because Stitch is using this dollar sign, but this is not really, I think, system UI compliant. This is a little bit specific to Stitches, and so we need to support that if we want to. You split the border radius, the shadows, the sizes are pretty big. We can maybe change that. So this is now on.
Yep, exactly.
On Git, right?
Yep.
So I need to create a branch, right?
In the chat. So
let's say call this the branch, and let's go. For sizes, let's maybe do something more like this. Also, they stay in the page. The sizes, we can change that later. The transition, we haven't done anything. Typography, cool. That's nice. And the set index. Cool. And then you combine all of these in one thing, and you export the theme.
Yeah,
and you also took the opportunity to expose the styles and the CSS in the same package.
Exactly.
Okay. And it's re-exported and everything. Cool. So this way in the plugin, we can just call stitches and get the style, and off we go. Boom. And we get our nice button. Okay, cool. Let's build on the button. So this is the font size is 3. Let's maybe do something a little bit more normal. We have the primary, the secondary. Maybe what we want to do now is to see if we can create small buttons and large buttons. So I was looking at the specs of stitches, and they have actually something like this. Where is it? There we go. They have the small button and the large button. And so the way they do this is in the variants, they add a variance which is size. So I'm just copy pasting this and see how it plays. So we have that variant type which has secondary, and we can add the variant size with small and large. The interesting things, I guess, is that if it's neither small or large, it's by default. So I guess that's the font size number 2. And so here the font size, we can say font size number 1 if it's small, and number 3 if it's big. I think that's what we want. And this change the height and the paddings and stuff. Let's see how it goes. So if we go to stories, and then we're gonna add maybe Can we do this, you think?
Yeah, maybe.
And now we can try to have a size small. Okay, let's work. And a size large. So they're not nice. So let's see why. Let me first of all try to copy paste that in here. And I think we need to do type boundary everywhere. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. So let's see what we can do. I think the text is not centered because the text is not centered. Why? Should be centered, no?
Yeah, I guess so.
Why it's not centered? What makes it so? This is the size of it. Oh, the padding is way too big. Padding height. So let's see what we can do. Okay, that's better. What if we say 0? Yeah. So what we can do is do exactly this. We just have the padding and right, and then we can add the size, and then in this one we do in the middle. So we go 30. Maybe we can make it a little bit more dramatic. 40, 20. What do you think?
Yeah, guess it's better.
But now the paddings are not nice, and I think we use 4 here on the padding, and I think what we want to use is for the large one we want to use 4 as well, or maybe 5, but we don't have 5, so we can pin this up, go into the spacing and add 5. And there we go. Where was I? Here, and then we can get also the padding here, but for the small one, we can use padding 3. I think exactly. So this way we kind of have our design system values. There we go. Sounds good to you? Looks good?
Yeah, looks good.
Look, this is cool. We can work with this. Next step, I think, disable.
Yeah, the disabled one would be nice.
So how are we going to do this? If we want to have the disable, maybe we do another story and we could that disable. We just use normal buttons. We can just say normal size, or say primary, and secondary. Let's do this. But we want this guy to be secondary. So we should have these, but now we want them to be disabled. So we can do this and this. Obviously not doing anything. So how we do this? Is there any example here?
Maybe we have to define.
Look. Using true as a key, that's nice.
No.
This library is really good. So, disable it. Let's say we say true. We're gonna go cheap.
Yeah, you get a typo in the opacity.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Too much, right?
Yeah, probably a bit.
Okay, and this works. What we also want to do is to avoid this over effect.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, how do you do this? We do this. And for cursor, we want to do this. Oh wow. I messed up somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
probably the background color needs to be in a Hoover. Yeah.
And cursor. Oh, it doesn't like that.
Or probably the.
Can just pick up. Yeah, how do you cancel this?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Because the unset property will probably. Is there something in the variance
that's the way to go.
implementation?
Good old Google. Is that it? Is that what we should use?
What did you use in the? Because I guess disable is only for input fields. Not sure it will work on the button. And if you try to target the disable attribute using just two brackets and the disable instruction.
Yes, but that's what I did, right?
Not yeah, you're right.
What should I do? Not disabled over.
Probably. I don't
know. No, it's still doing it. No. It should work.
And is there the disable attribute on the button? Is it in in the final market or not?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Oh no, you're right,
This
but
was
not necessarily.
plugin, yeah.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, that's why.
But there is a disabled true in the class name, so we could probably target the disable string in the class name.
Yeah, but it sounds too
specific to React.
Too specific, yes. So how we do this?
I can't find anything in the documentation. So
No, nothing.
I don't know if there is something. I can't find it. Oh, maybe we could use a compound variance, which is a composition of different variants we want to mix. So is it something like this that you want to do?
Compound variance. Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Is that what we should use? Let me think about this. So we have a hover effect all the time, actually.
Yeah.
All the time. And we don't have any property, we just have those things. But those things are classes, and so can we pick them up? Yeah, you can compose styles. It's fun. Okay, let's see what we can do. Sonar light, blah blah blah. So what we can do for sure is composing. That's for sure. We can look at composition. But it's not gonna be fun. And you can't find any example on the.
No. Oh,
you know what?
Maybe in the overriding section, but I'm not sure it will cover the use case of the university.
Let's see how Radix does it. Because Radix is probably made with stitches. They have no buttons. You're kidding me? There is no button. So anything that can be disabled, so checkbox. Checkbox can definitely be disabled. If you look at the source code, checkbox. And there is no styles. It's primitive. Second. I thought colleagues were using stitches.
I suppose so.
Was event. But let's find out something else. Can avatar be disabled? I don't see any style. But maybe Radix is 100% unstyled. So Radix is
and you
not
have to
included.
you have to import your very own styles when working with Redux Camp, maybe.
So
I'm pretty sure we've got something to do with a compound functionality, but I don't really understand it. Oh, no.
button before custom class class name, yeah, okay. SVG combination and button. It should work. It should work. Target stitches component. Combination selector. So it does understand a few things. So attribute selector. That's it. That's the one.
Yeah, but
Let's try that.
Yeah.
So, it's not. Yeah. Make it a variant. Let's switch off this variant and just make here the fact that if it's disabled, then we want to have SFG to 0.6. Come on. Hey, it's working. It's working because it does find out. This is how it stays.
Yeah, okay, it stays
because
here.
it's not a variant anymore, it stays.
Okay.
Um,
Which do make sense in terms of inputs and form elements. You do have to keep the disabled attribute for accessibility.
Maybe. Absolutely. And so this way, I think we can say if it's not disabled,
yeah.
we and there, if it's not disabled, we can add the over effect. But and here as well. If it's not disabled, we can add the over effect. Very good. But if it's not disabled, there's no over effect anymore anywhere. Why?
If it's not disabled. Oh, because you're missing your parentheses after the disabled before the colon hover. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Good. Good.
There we go.
Oh.
So we figured it out. So that's and we can move the cursor back to narrate. And so what else we want to do?
The hover of the button secondary is probably not the right one.
It's not nice.
Sure. Why? Yeah, because of the parenthesis missing too in the variant. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, much better. Okay. So this is done. So now we should document this this little component.
Yep.
So I only have 15 minutes left, but
yeah, but that's nice. That's great.
We can
Simple,
continue later. So we have this index. I'm gonna pick up. This should do nothing or fail. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna pick up the documentation here of something. Just copy paste because I'm lazy. Just gonna remove this. We don't need it. This is my button. It's React. We don't need this. We take the default layout, we apply it. Let's see about that. And then we have the button and go. There you go.
Perfect.
We have a nice button. So let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna document the different states. So let's say I'm gonna be primary. And then we can have the playground that we need to import. So I'm gonna import that from somewhere else. So let's see. So this way we don't need to see it. So we're gonna import actually the whole thing, like the props, and we're gonna import the props, the description, and the playground. And then on the playground, we're gonna add a scope. We're gonna have our button. Actually, that's how it works. And then we're gonna have the code here. And what's the code we want to have is we want to have button primary. The syntax coloring is tripping right now. Button primary, blah, blah, blah. And what am I missing? We need to import the button. How is it called? It doesn't like that. Do we have a default export here? No,
no,
it's
we don't
not
have.
butter. Yeah. So we need to import this. There we go. We have
Perfect.
a little button that we can push. Those borders are weird, huh?
Yeah, probably due to the water CSS.
Yeah. So we need to look at that. And so then we can implement our little summary. There we go.
Great.
It takes some time to refresh, huh?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, maybe if I close this, that might be better. Because I don't think I have the network cache activated. Then we can do the disabled. We can do actually do 2 buttons on primary. Okay.
Looks good.
Not too bad. And now let's see the props. Can we show the props? That's the big step. Yeah. So deduction fails, so we need to look at that separately. Okay, step by step. Cheese, and then more properties. Let's say, yeah, I need to do that. I need to make the props work. So how I'm gonna make, so there's still something I would like to try is try to pick up the description of the button from the code. So it failed to generate. Because it's not in the format it expects. And that's because it doesn't want to have that. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like anything. Let's say if I say button props and just do small or large. No. It doesn't like this file at all, and for a reason that I don't know. Is it because he needs to have React. I don't know. It's probably because this guy is not typed. So it's not gonna pick up the properties. So this is probably not something we can make out of the box.
Just in 5 minutes. Yeah. Probably we could keep it for the next session.
Yeah, we can keep it for the next session. I'm pretty sure we can make it work. So this is what we need. So that's it. We call it a day for today.
Yeah.
We've done this little dog and those styles. That's good enough for today. Next time, yeah, we try to make the props and description work.
Yeah, sure.
Should be.
Be nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me push it.
Yeah.
So let's see what I've changed. So we made this. We made the dock. We changed the size. Which we added some spacing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really nice. This is definitely one of my favorite feature in Backlight. The ability to live view the differences between the original branch and what you are going to push. It's so useful.
There we go.
Great. Awesome.
Thank you very much, Matt, and talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you for the good work. Have a good evening. Bye-bye, Georges.
Good evening. Bye-bye.